Happy New Year!
Hello everybody, we've reached the end of another year on the Eurogamer video channel.
What a year!
We haven't been fired still.
I know.
Crazy.
It's amazing. I assume that they just don't know any of our addresses and the P45s are just bouncing around Royal Mail on the
Fingers
internal
crossed.
system. Which is amazing because we've got email addresses and everything. But we figured, like we did last year, it would be nice to recap some of our favourite moments from the year so that we can look back on them and then look ahead to a fresh year full of more video games.
Oh yeah, oh boy, what a year it's
This is going
been.
really well.
Who wants to go first?
Well, down the line maybe?
Sure, yeah. Well, like, I think, do you know what? It feels like crazy to think this, but January last year, like 2018, 21st of January was the first Dark Souls video.
I didn't think this through, really, did I?
Appeal.
You can clear the savannah after every meal.
I'm a sensitive soul.
Where the fuck are you?
Though I seem thick-skinned.
It hurt.
Did
My
he fall off the
friends
roof and
never
not?
stood. Oh yeah, he must have done. He must have just
I
lived.
know, the shame!
What a shame!
But it changed my name!
Right, head in the game now.
Oh.
Oh,
And I got
what's in the
downhearted.
name? How did you feel?
Every time that I...
Aoife, not in front of the tourist demon. Wow.
Oh,
And we've played the entirety of Dark Souls and the entirety of Bloodborne since then.
And a good chunk of Until Dawn.
I think it took me a year to make my way through Dark Souls 3, so good going.
I mean, it wasn't always easy.
There were ups and downs, that's for sure. Ornstein and Smile is forever burned into my memory.
That genuinely tested our friendship.
Yeah.
Smile, this is the story all about how Ornstein got flipped and upside down, and I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'm gonna stab you up with this fucking halberd. You've got to spit. In West Alondo, born and raised, in this hallway is where I spent most of my days. Chilling out, maxing, and getting fucking slaughtered.
Johnny, what's going on?
Dropping some nice souls outside of my school when a couple of guys, they were up to no good. Started throwing lightning in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight and it just never ended. And then I said, oh, Ornstein and Smell, you are just bellends. Like, there was a week where it was like, I don't think Eva wants to be in the room with me anymore.
It was just...
And I'd quite like to leave as well.
It was
Would you say
just...
that's the hardest boss out of them all?
Oh, yeah.
Bloodborne and...
Oh yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah, it was the only boss fight that because like obviously we come in and film that every week, and it's always on the back of my mind. I'm like, we're gonna have to defeat that boss today.
Yeah.
Like we just have to, otherwise we're gonna like stall and we're not gonna have anything to publish. And that was the one week that it didn't happen.
Yeah, we had to can an entire episode.
Yeah.
We just spent 3 hours trying to beat this boss and we didn't.
Yeah.
Obviously I struggled against gravity, but that was just more of an all-round thing.
I think in the end we both struggled with gravity.
Yeah. You caught some of my gravity cooties.
Well, because like I think the thing I love most about what came out of Dark Souls and Bloodborne was like all the awesome fan art that came out of it, but also I think it was Astral Dragon like did the supercuts of us singing and of us falling,
gravity.
and actually it turned out that I fell to gravity more than you did. So
Whoa.
yeah.
Wow.
What a twist.
Yeah.
What a twist. I also enjoyed watching you two play Bloodborne live at EGX.
And 1, 2, 3. Yes!
Sat in the crowd.
That was terrifying.
That was very cool.
Yeah, that was scary.
Hearing everyone kind of, along with you and shouting out all the catchphrases.
That was so weird. That
Yeah.
one. I mean, we'll get back onto EGX very shortly, I assume, but... Yeah.
Yes, oh definitely, yeah. But like, yeah. But I think like it's been awesome to see how much people love those games.
Yeah.
Like, and actually just for us to revisit them as well, and to like sort of dive more into the lore and like just have a really fun ongoing conversation with people about how good they are.
Yeah, and slowly gather confidence actually, because at first, I mean, you're a much more experienced Dark Souls player than I am, but if you go back to that very first episode, Aoife and I are both palpably nervous.
Yeah.
So like, this is a game people know backwards and they treasure, and what if we screw it up?
mess
Will
it
be
up.
not fun?
Yeah.
So when people got into it, we were just able to relax, and then, well, Aoife improved at the game. it took me a lot longer to actually get some chops.
Yeah, we got there. I think we've both
did get there.
we both got have. I think I'm better at games now because of that whole experience.
Yeah, I feel the same way about myself. I wasn't just being like, yeah, I've noticed you were shit back in January, and now actually I rate you.
Well done for getting better, both of you.
Yeah.
Oh! Tits, I
Kill him quickly! Kill him quickly! No! 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 What about you?
Well, I kind of I did want to talk about like a celebrity I met this year, but it's always going to be overshadowed by something I'm sure you'll talk about later. I'm sure.
Imagine what you mean.
Yeah, I just one of my fondest moments was going to Copenhagen and meeting David Bateson, who's the voice of Agent 47. I really like Hitman 2. I love like the Hitman 2 challenge videos we do and stuff. Getting to go to IO Interactive and see where the game was made was great. But then, I got to spend like a couple of hours with David Bateson, who's been the voice of Agent 47 for like 17 years or something since the first game, and he's so friendly. Hello, Agent 47?
Yeah, and you are?
Hi, I'm Ian from Eurogamer. Diana sent me through for the next stage of my interview process to be Agent 32. She said that you're going to assess my abilities as a hitman to see if, I'm able to go into the field.
Yeah, well, let's see what you got.
Okay, so she says not to be too intimidated by you, but that you are quite the professional. You've done a few
I've killed a few.
You've killed a few, okay. And
He seems like a nice guy.
Yeah, they were like, oh, you can have an interview with him if you want. And I was like, interviews are a bit boring, and we don't really do
the voice of a killer.
Yeah, what was the audition like? And stuff like that. Everyone's going to ask the same thing.
Take that, traditional media.
So I was like, what can I do to make it a little bit more exciting? And I asked him, I said, would you be up for like role-playing, like a job interview? You're Agent 47, I'm trying to get the role as an assassin, Agent 32. Oh, they're getting a bit wary. That guy there's going to spot me. Oh, right.
Another day, another dollar.
Yeah, well, I was going to go and assassinate him in there, but look, he's out.
He wants to have a shit in the bush.
He does. And, he was well up for it. And he
to be fair, that's a brilliant idea. Like, that is such a good idea. And you pulled it off really well. And it's such a fun video.
Yeah, it was. So that was definitely a high point for me, because just because he's, a fan of the series, and now I'm a fan of the man, David Bateson.
Aww.
You made it. You graduated.
So I'm officially Agent 32.
And you start on Monday.
Excellent work.
There's a guy in America. He's a bit orange.
Uh-huh.
With kind of a bit overweight.
Yeah.
I want you to take him out.
Okay, he sounds like he'll be very fun to take out.
Oh, yeah.
Just while we're on Hitman, it's got the
Oh my god!
briefcase around the corner.
Oh my god!
Oh god!
Get them! Yes, there she goes. Yes. Oh!
Yeah! That was the best thing I've ever seen!
Don't wake her up. Oh, they're not real crowds. Hitman, you've lied to me.
Oh my god.
That one was so... Oh, you want to throw things, do you? How do you like it, mate?
Oh my god.
Magical.
Yeah, shout out to, is it Gavin that did the supercut of that on Twitter?
That genuinely, I can't remember the last time I laughed that much.
All three of us had tears.
Still funny.
It's so good.
Oh dear. My first choice of favourite thing, in typical me fashion, is something that only I enjoyed. It's Sea of Thieves.
Oh god.
I know that not everyone clicked with it, but like, it was genuinely, this is going to sound so pathetic, but it was genuinely special to me that we were all playing together, and I was like, I'm having a great time. I love this game. And for like 2-3 streams, everyone joined in, and all right, we fucked around a lot, but we also had a great time, and we found the Kraken like immediately.
Left.
A little bit more left.
Right.
There we go. That's better.
Oh, Jesus. Got
Oh.
one. Dark.
What's happening?
I hope it's the Kraken.
What's happening?
I don't know.
Horrible. I think it might be. Oh my God! Holy shit!
What? What?
Johnny, there's a Kraken!
Oh my god! Oh my god, we found the Kraken!
Oh,
What are we gonna do?
I don't know. Man.
Get the cannons! Get the cannons! I didn't prepare for this. I don't have any cannonballs. Yeah, that was insane,
People
actually.
hadn't really seen it much before, and it was like, oh, we were like, haha, it would be funny if we found the Kraken. Let's make the entire stream a quest for it.
Yeah.
And 15 minutes in.
You know what? You're right, because like I didn't like that game, as you know, but like I'm starting to remember a time where we all felt genuine elation at a stream. Like we felt like we'd really found something special, you know? Ah, well there you go. That was a fun. Well, I mean, yeah. Thanks for watching, everyone. Stream complete.
Castaway Isle.
Oh, my little first mate is down here. Let me just.
Okay, so we're back on the.
Oh, snakes.
Snacks!
Ow, I'm poisoned.
Uh-oh. Here you go.
First mate,
Where's
kitty.
my-
First mate, kitty, helping out.
I don't have any bananas.
And
Yes,
different.
was
and
that
like,
the moment when you locked me in a cage and drowned me?
Ian Richards. Yeah.
Because I definitely heard you both sounding very happy as I was submerging.
Yeah, that was pretty good. And then we were playing musical instruments next to you.
oh yeah. There you
No,
go.
I'm on Xbox One as well.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah. It's nice. Johnny, Captain Johnny!
That game, I don't know, like, I like games with systems that don't necessarily go anywhere where you have to make your own fun, which is certainly what Sea of Thieves was when it launched, and I don't know, I loved it, and it genuinely, oh god, it's so sad to say, it feels like a special time of this year where it was just like, I was just thinking about Sea of Thieves all the time, and it was nice for you to join me for however long you were bothered.
Well, you know, it was the introduction of Sea Dad, and I'll be forever
Oh
thankful.
There
yeah.
have been a lot of dads.
That's
this
true.
year. I really
That was
feel
the
like
What
original.
have we had? Sea Dad?
Land Dad.
Dad,
Murder Dad.
Murder Dad. There have been loads.
Outlaw
Horse Dad.
Outlaw Dads. God.
So many dads.
Gun
Yeah.
Dad.
My Two Dads.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a joke that was a bit too
No,
late. You remember My Two Dads?
Oh no,
No,
I don't.
okay,
Sorry.
no.
Next!
Oh,
Moving
no
on.
joke.
Let's go back down the line.
Okay, well, I mean, yeah, you've mentioned it before, but like, I'm not gonna name drop or anything, but the time that me and Johnny went to see Jurassic World Evolution, like, that was a great. Like, we got a lot of stuff out of that,
So
right?
much.
Like, we got loads of videos.
And they went, "That was a great idea. We're not doing that."
Was it the guy who clears up the slice of pie with all the shaving foam on it from Dodgson and Nedry's covert meeting? Because that guy, really, you can pin a lot of the whole franchise.
Yeah,
on
there's
that.
a lot of backstory that's sort of implied in the Jurassic Park universe.
Yeah. 7 videos out of like
7 videos.
a 2-day trip.
Yeah, I dragged you to Hogwarts.
Oh, yes, there's a video about that.
And
So Aoife, we're now at... Why do fucking YouTubers do this? What's your favourite part of Universal?
all of it.
We're on Baker Street. Wow, it's just like we're at home.
This is exactly like England.
Yes.
Exactly like it.
The Strand Hotel, that famously that-sized building.
The bus stop for Baker Street, yes.
Yes! Many's a time I've taken a bus to look at notes. Baker Street. I don't think she's seen it yet.
The Irish pub.
Yeah. Mulligans? Mulligans.
Authentic Irish.
Yeah, have you ever been to Mulligan's Irish pub?
Every day. Real Irish people know that Mulligan's isn't just a place, it's a state of mind.
It shuts at 6.
But get this, it's also a place. We're going to Hogwarts! Johnny, let's go to Hogwarts!
I want to go to Hogwarts.
But the Hogwarts Express is right there.
It's a fucking train.
Magical.
It's a train. It is a train. It's a train.
Magic train.
It's like Fleet Street, but
We're gonna get butterbeer.
Is it actually beer?
You can have it 3 ways. It's frozen, hot, or cold.
Is it actually beer though?
If I say yes, will you have some?
Yes, but I think
Yes.
you're lying.
And you had a really good time. And we met Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, it was pretty great.
She interests me strangely.
She is. She's fantastic.
I think she is. Quite a modern. I'd like to see her come to I like her blue fingernails.
Right.
Hey, reminds me of my blue fingernails as
Yes.
Grandmaster. That's the
Love
same
that.
shade. I wonder if she, like me, had it on her toenails as
Did
well.
you actually have them painted, or was that like, you know?
Oh, I had them painted.
Yes.
Yes, as did I have them painted on my toenails.
You did?
Yeah.
Were your toes in shot ever?
If you go back and do some freeze framing and you'll see my lovely foot with 10 10 robin eggs. Would you like to see that?
Yes.
You would?
Absolutely would.
Really?
And that's, that was just wonderful. It was weird and surreal and bizarre. Like he was exactly how you'd expect him to be.
I've never worn any kind of shell or saddle.
Have you not? No. I mean, he sort of trailed off at the end there.
All right,
so
I have. You got it out of me.
we better stop.
We better stop. You got it out of me.
Thank you so much.
I don't know why I feel so open around you.
I'm really glad we got a photo with him and everything.
Yeah.
So while you were interviewing Jeff Goldblum, Johnny was on his phone. Ian, guess what? I'm looking at Jeff Goldblum, and I was just at home editing. So I've never been more jealous.
I'm
about
sorry.
anything. I mean, it looked like it was an incredible trip.
It was really
it was really good.
fun. And like, because I stayed out of the interview, I was like, it would just be better if it's the two of them. And I still came in to take a selfie because I'm not an idiot.
Yeah.
And when I came in, he had his arm around Aoife, and then he put an arm around me, and he was just singing "Oh Danny Boy" and kind of rhythmically squeezing us. It's just like, all right,
human
bagpipes.
Yeah.
it was weird, but fun at the same time.
He's just weird. He's just a very he's just a very zen, very serene individual, and he's just very nice to everybody.
It's just lent into it, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, this is from the fantasy. Whoa. Well, look.
He may be compensating for something there, but we'll never know.
Did you say he or she? He?
He.
You think it's a he?
It is a he, yeah.
Oh, it is? Oh, I think it's gender fluid
Yeah,
and sort of multifaceted gender.
And he didn't really know much about the game.
Oh no.
No.
You know what? I'm glad that we handled it the way that we did, because I've seen other interviews from that same trip where they've tried to be journalists. Not to put them down on that.
Take that, traditional media.
Yeah.
That's the second time.
Like they were trying to do their jobs really, really hard. Like they were trying their best, but it's like, I did. If you see, I tried to do that to begin with. I tried to have a chat with them about games, but as soon as I realized, he doesn't know about games and he doesn't care about games.
I like games in general. I'd love to see some of the kind of games you play.
Yeah.
Like, oh, right. Jeff.
Yeah, he did strike me as the kind of person that you can't really lead.
No.
You have to just go.
You've just got to let him be Jeff, and that's fine. Like that actually worked out really well in our
Jeff
favor.
is the Jeff of Jeff.
Yeah.
It's the Jeff.
Yes, yeah.
It's been a spicy year.
Yeah.
Sure has. It's also been a bit of a sweaty year for me because I've played a lot of VR.
Oh, yeah, you have.
I kicked off Ian's VR Corner middle of the year, I think.
Yeah.
There was on the website a lot of people like, you guys don't do enough VR coverage, and so I thought I can kind of combine the two. Share my love of VR on the YouTube channel and back it up on the site as well to give a bit of VR coverage for people who wanted it. I kicked it off on one of the hottest days of the year. We had that massive summer.
Yeah.
This year's summer was horrible.
Yeah. No, it was great.
And my first video was Salaryman Escape or something, and I was literally pouring
Sweating.
with sweat. It was.
I can't yet decide if this game is shite. It seems okay. I've got the coin. This game is great. I don't give a shit. If it's really hard, I've got the coin. Yeah, little dude. Good work, little dude.
I had to like pause a couple of times just to get my breath because I was so hot and dizzy in there. And so the first few videos I'm sweating through, but yeah, they haven't. VR doesn't have a huge following really yet, although I'm trying to help. But yeah, I do appreciate everyone who's come along and you know, regular VR viewers, people who are suggesting VR games to each other in the comments as well. And you know, I see a lot of people recommending games for beginners or showing people at cheap prices to get kit and move controllers and stuff.
Cool.
So it's really
cool.
like a lovely community.
Yeah.
And if you haven't done already, Firewall 0 Hour with the aim controller is amazing. Okay, I've put some mines down. Okay, one's down.
2 remaining.
They're both down at the laptop. They're both
I see one.
Already down, but Robotop is still alive.
Okay, it's one alive, one
No,
left.
they're both dead. They're both dead.
I'm trying to get you to play Elite Dangerous in VR.
Yes.
It's going to be an interesting late
Is it on
party.
PlayStation VR?
I don't know, actually, maybe.
We'll check it out if it is. I'll be up for doing
Yeah,
that.
but you're not playing it without using a hot ass. Come on, you got to do it right.
A hot ass?
A hot ass? Yeah, hot ass.
Oh my god.
One of my favourite bits of the year was also one of the shittest because it was when Ian and I played Aliens Colonial Marines for late to the party and had a terrible time until we realised we could cheese the game, and then I blew myself up and we were just shrieking with laughter the whole time.
You fucking done it!
Oh,
Don't get
Christ.
stuck on the table, Johnny! Ah! You did
Get
it!
that shit! Oh no! No! I was trying to pick up the items! We can do it. One more go.
I think someone from the office asked if we were okay.
Yeah.
At one point.
Yeah, well, we've disturbed the office.
That was the loudest I think we've ever been, though.
Apart from maybe when we... Oh, it was when you killed
The Shadows of Yarnum.
Shadows of Yarnum, we had to apologise.
No! No! Well, that wasn't elegant, but I just screamed in his face until he
I
died.
feel like I need to apologise to everyone outside. That's probably our loudest one ever. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. It's been a loud year, definitely, but yeah, just... It was sort of one of the first times we decided with Late to the Party, alright, let's not do an absolute classic. Let's do something that's notorious and old, but shit.
Which we've kind of run with since then as well.
Yeah, we've done a few. You really enjoyed the fully clothed sex scene in Ride to Hell Retribution.
I mean, enjoyed is a strong word. You're playing fast and loose with the English language there, but like...
Oh, I think.
Oh my!
Oh, I think
I don't want that mouth anywhere near me. Thank you.
It's proper creepy, isn't it? I think.
Is this interactive?
I think it might be. Here we go.
Oh no!
This is how you do it.
Oh no!
Without taking your belt off.
Oh no!
Just.
Hi!
It's just this little dry rub.
She's just having a little dance. Whee! That's.
I mean.
Oh, we need to redub this with some different music.
Oh. Well, and that's it. Done.
All right. Well, points for speed, I guess. He's fast on a bike. Why wouldn't he be fast elsewhere?
Yeah. Terrible games, yeah. It was a little bit like, would people really want to see us play a terrible game? But I think they enjoy joining in with
watching us suffer,
slagging it off. Yeah.
I think our viewers have a sadistic streak a mile wide.
There's only so much testicle for kicking. Stop it, man.
There's no testicles left.
It's just mush.
Gotta stop him, Jake.
What the fuck?
I'm having so much fun.
Well, on the subject of viewers, we met a few of them at EGX this year.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
A few of the gifts they gave us.
Oh, that's upside down. It's like we're punks and we've inverted the Eurogamer symbol.
But that was, oh no, duck wagons.
I've dropped his leather 2 helmet.
Oh god.
There's too many to pull out almost,
is.
but like it was.
I mean, it's a bear called Butts with a butt pack.
Butt bear.
Yeah,
Duck
some
quack.
of our Stardew Valley characters there.
It was just amazing to meet everybody this year. It felt like I don't know, it was just really overwhelming. Like the stories that we heard from people and getting to hang out with them like properly.
I got so battered at the party on Sunday. There's a group photo that's lovely. That apparently I like really wanted to get people in. I was really active in it. Don't remember it.
Brilliant.
People kept buying us drinks.
No, it was really, really fun.
Yeah.
It was good to just sort of get to know like a lot of people a bit better, and yeah, it was just awesome.
Yeah, it's always nerve-wracking doing those kind of things, and you know the fact that everyone was so friendly and nice, it really put us all at ease.
There's not a single like they were all just. It was just an amazing experience from start to finish.
Yeah, it feels like we say it every year, like that we've sort of turned a corner in terms of like the community, and we've been like overwhelmed by the support and stuff. But this year, like we really, really felt it.
Yeah.
Like I cried twice on day one of VGX this year. Which granted,
well, we got some beautiful notes and everything from people, and it was it did get definitely emotional from time to time. So
totes emotion.
So thank you guys so much for that. You know?
And of course, there's 2 EGXs coming up next year. So we can't wait to meet you all again.
Tweegx.
I know, Tweegx. But yeah, so like it's been quite a year. And like, you know, it's so funny because like you think back to when we did this video last year and never would have expected like all the things that we've done, you know, like all the things that we've just listed, they've just been so surprising, and we've got to play some amazing games. I loved doing all of the Spider-Man stuff and the Red Dead Redemption stuff, and you know now the Resident Evil stuff as well. There's lots of really exciting stuff coming up.
It's been a great year for games actually. Like, some really great stuff has come out this year.
Yeah, there has been some brilliant
good
things.
VR games.
But yeah, like thank you guys so much for sticking with us another year. It's been amazing, and it's always so much fun to make the videos that you so kindly keep watching.
I guess we'll see you either soon or right now in the year of our Lord 2019.
2019. Crazy.
I mean, I'm feeling old, so I don't know how you're doing. But
wow.
With that,
I'm going to crumble into dust.
But thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow or whenever.
In the future.
Bye.